Hey everybody, today I am bringing you ways to use the Lego movies as part of your inspiration for doing some learning activities around the house with the kiddos while they are not in school. Now, if you look on Disney Plus, there are quite a few Lego Star Wars movies. There's also a Lego Frozen one. From what I can tell, a lot of them are shorts, so they are probably a little better for kids that are a little bit younger. I'm sure the older kids would enjoy them as well. You can also look on, I believe it's Amazon Prime, and I did see where they have the Lego movie, plus I think Lego Movie 2 and the Batman Lego movie, all of those. And by the way, let me add this disclaimer. This video is not affiliated or sponsored, or I'm getting paid from any of those, from Lego, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime. None of those are paying me. I'm just bringing you videos that I think kids would enjoy and ways that you can use them to kind of draw some inspiration and get the kids excited about different activities that you're doing around the house. So basically what I have for you today is Lego is all about building stuff. And so get your Legos out. I know that I have found Lego sets at the Dollar Tree for, yes, $1. And they're really great. Here's why I like the bigger Lego sets for the older kids. Critical thinking, problem solving, following directions, paying attention to detail, things like that. That is what I love about those. For the younger ones, of course, you're going to use the Mega Bloks, or if they're slightly older, maybe you have what we call the Duplo blocks. Okay, so they're a little bit smaller than Mega Bloks, but they are not quite as small as the regular Legos, you know, the ones that we step on in the middle of the night when we are walking around in our house. So what you can do is, this is going to be kind of along the same lines as yesterday's video. I'm going to give you some ideas, and then either at the end of your day, the end of your week, whatever time period you set out for this, then you watch the movie and have fun with it. Enjoy popcorn, have a family day, that kind of stuff. Okay, so a lot of these ideas are going to be for preschool age kiddos. Not going to lie. There are some things that would be kind of good for the elementary age, but a lot of these that I'm probably going to give you today are going to be good for preschool age. I am also going to add on my Facebook page, I saw a 30-day Lego challenge where it's basically different things that the kids can build. This would be something really good for those older elementary, probably even into middle school age kids. Another thing that you can look on is Hulu. My son and I have been watching the Lego Masters. It is a super, super cool show. And that might be something that if you haven't gotten into it yet with your kiddos, that might be something that you could also use some time with. Talk about which one's your favorite, that kind of stuff. So anyways, back to the Legos. If you have little ones at home and you have these are greatness. Okay, I don't use these a whole lot in therapy just because I don't really want to have to clean that bag every single day full of Legos. But what you can do is you can talk about the different colors, because all of these, I'm going to say, okay, I don't like to say all. How about 99.9% of them all come with assorted colors. So you get to talk about colors. You can use them to count with, which, let me see here. If you pull out one of these, you can count the buttons that's on each Lego. So you're working on colors, you're working on counting. You can work on sorting. Can you build me something with only blue Legos, or can you build me something with only red Legos? This set that I actually have has a large rectangular block that has wheels so that the kiddos could make cars. So then you could talk about stop and go, push and pull, different types of simple opposites that are going to make a great impact on their vocabulary. You could talk about going up, 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 and down, 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 because I think this one also came with a little person at one point. Who knows where he is by now. But you could talk about how the person goes up, up, up the tower. Maybe he comes down, down, down the tower. You could build stairs and talk about going up, 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 down, down, down. Knock them over and go, oh my gosh, what happened? That's where you're cueing the child to say, it fell, it broke, something along those lines, where you're getting those little bit slightly longer phrases that are really good for those toddlers and very, very early preschoolers. Those are really fun for that. You can also, for this next idea that I'm going to give you, you can also use those, or you can use the Duplo blocks that are a little bit different. And I'm trying to see at one time, okay. At one time I wrote a blog post and I used blocks in it. And so this is still a little bit hard to see, but this is where you can talk about names, spelling names, how many letters are in your name, whose name is the longest. This gives you all the visuals that you need right here. So if you have a kiddo, like my son's name is Kent. There's 4 letters in the name Kent. I would give him 4 blocks. We could use a dry erase marker. Of course, right now I only have this color and that's not going to show up on any of these blue ones. But you can write a letter on each one of the blocks and he can spell his name out. Now, if you have more than one kiddo in the house, you can talk about whose name is the longest, whose name is the shortest, which names have some of the same letters in them. You can also talk about, I'm trying to give you some other ideas. I'm drawing a blank. It's been a long day. You can talk about so many different things just using their name and a set of blocks. Be super easy for kiddos that are learning to spell their name. Maybe you write the letters on the different blocks and they have to put it together. Maybe you already have their name written out on a dry erase board or a piece of paper and they have to match the letter. You kind of can go a bunch of different ways with this. It's totally up to you on that part of it. I'm just giving you a couple of ideas that I think were fun. I used this idea years and years and years ago when I worked in the schools, but we actually paired this with the book Chrysanthemum, not any of the Lego movies. So if you have that book laying around, it's a super cute one. You could pair it with that as well. But that's what you could do there. Okay, now for your snack idea. Since Lego is all about building stuff, build sandwiches. Everybody's going to have bread, peanut butter and jelly, turkey and cheese, ham and cheese, stuff like that laying around the house right now. I know because I've already been to the grocery store and I've already seen where all the bread is gone. So I know you people all have bread. I'm not dumb. Okay? So what you do is you talk about the sequence of building a sandwich. It doesn't matter what kind, but talk about the steps. Be sure to use the words like first, next, then, last, those kinds of things. Help your kiddos prepare for how they are going to make their sandwich. If you're going to add mustard or mayonnaise or ketchup or pickles or relish or sauerkraut or whatever else you put on that sandwich, have it all out. This is very similar to how a kid would address building a Lego set. You have all the pieces laid out. You have all the directions laid out. Now you just follow them. You're setting up the same guideline for those kiddos as you're building your sandwich. You could also work on building other things around the house. I don't want you to just get tied into just Legos. Build other things. Take recyclable things that you're going to throw away, boxes. For instance, those toilet paper rolls, because I know y'all got toilet paper rolls because there ain't no toilet paper or paper towels anywhere around here that I can find. So I know y'all got them. You can use those for different things. The toilet paper rolls can be arms. The Kleenex boxes, because it's allergy season, can be the body. You can use the legs as the paper towel holder thingies, okay? Build stuff with it. Build, build, build. So I guess really the theme of this isn't necessarily just the Lego movie or Legos in general. It's just building, using your imagination and finding different ways to use common objects that kiddos wouldn't usually use them for. Okay, usually when we have a paper towel roll, we throw it away when it's empty. Unless you work with children and then you keep them because you know that if you have 2 toilet paper rolls, you can make a set of binoculars for safari themes. You can use different types of things to make shakers, all that kind of stuff. So that's what you can do with the different toilet paper and paper towel rolls if you have them around. Okay. Another thing you could do is you could build forts with blankets. It's raining outside right now. Kids can't really get outside and have too much fun. So, and a lot of kids are staying inside anyways. So go ahead and build those forts with pillows, blankets, talk about what you're going to need, plan out your attack on how you're going to do it, and then build it, and then watch the Lego movie from inside your tent. Have a lot of fun with it. This one isn't nearly as drawn out as yesterday's video, just because Legos already lend themselves to so many different things that parents are able to use them and kids are able to kind of set up their own way of using them, and you don't really need a whole lot of guidance on it. So I hope that you have fun with the Legos. If you have any Lego books laying around the house, read those. Those would be a good supplement to all of this. But the main thing is with this one, you're spending time hanging out, doing family things, enjoying each other's time. You're catching a movie at the end of the week or at the end of the evening for dinner, whatever, however you're doing it. But you're still having fun. The kids are still learning, and that's what's awesome about that. So I will see you guys all hopefully again tomorrow with another movie and some more tips. Bye.